Thank you, Orange Gatorade. If you want to move that off to the side. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Put my keys off to the side here. Now for the most important part of every box break. The opening. Nah, we'll do this off camera. Sharp objects. There we go. Haha! It was a bit more anticlimactic or overdramatic than I made it out to be. Got a little good pocket knife.
Yeah. I can see this.
I was gonna say, if you want to just put it off to the side. In hindsight, we should have brought the garbage can closer, but that's on me.
Well, I can do it now.
Very good, because I'm gonna prop up this little box right here. I always like to make it a little display. It always makes it look fancy. All right, Burst Protocol, baby. Although we've already covered this set. Although this time it's a bit more traditional because we're actually getting commons too. And hopefully secret rares.
Yeah.
We got a couple last time, but now we're going for the full box. Hey, what's going on, Jason? Thanks for stopping by. All right, which side do we start with, left or right?
We'll go with left.
I also got all my deck boxes here for all the archetypes we're getting, so. All right, pack number 1. I also looked and there's for hire support in this set, so that'll be fun. Assist Yummy. Very cool. Hey, GMX Chairman Kimridge. Oh, we do need 2 more copies of Experiment 52. Arsenal Audit, that's a nice one. Gung Ho Springans. Hey, start off with an Ultra. Elf Notinia, perfect for Elf Notes, which we do need. GMX Alos. Right, it's Reason. Whirlwind for hire. And Rain of Frogs. Control an Aqua with 2,000 or more attacks. Send all monsters on the field to the grave that aren't Aquas. This set card is destroyed by card effect. Set it. That's interesting. There's something I can do with that. That's terrifying. All right, we're already starting off with some pretty good stuff. I have my box of sleeves here. So let's go ahead and get you guys sleeved up. I did bring the Elf Note box too. All right. We're starting off pretty good here.
Awesome.
Definitely need to grab all of our Elf Notes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the archetype. I have some ideas, but... Okay, so it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the Patrick. Hopefully I did it right. Keel, Shipwright for hire. All right, we're getting our for hire stuff. Very good. Archfiend Playtime. Somebody ping the Archfiend guy and ask him what the new formula is. I keep seeing all the Archfiend cards, but I don't know what to do with the deck. So somebody get the expert on the phone. I need to phone a friend here. Mischief of the Wolves. A lot of level shenanigans. Double Interlock. This one's pretty good for your Rockets. It's both your fusion and ritual spell, so if you want to incorporate Borload Riot, that's the way to go. Dark Lord Gogullet. Dark Lord Dance. Mechanical Mechanic. It's a nice FA tech. Definitely want to revisit that deck, but definitely want to grab... Yeah, definitely need these guys. Boss on Parade. Who doesn't love a good BES card? Ooh, Telusion, the Magna Warrior. I think we only had 1 copy of you, so this might be the second we need. Perfect. Let me double check my magnet box here. Dark Lords. There we go. How many copies of Telusion do we have? Oh, we do have 2. Do I need 3? I don't think so. Either way, extra copies are always nice. We can put them in the binders. Probably start posting those on Instagram again. So stay tuned there.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wake Up Earl. So we got all the Wake Ups now. I'll find a way to make use of them. First Penguin. Ooh. Flux Oxenfeld. Oxenfeld? Definitely need that for the magnets. Ooh, Elf Note's a plea for help. with that Elf Note support. YuGiOh-san. Special summon a level 1, rank 1 monster from either graveyard to field, equip it with this card. Increase the equipped monster's level and rank by 1. Apply the effects based on the equipped monster's level/rank. 3 or more, it gains attack equal to its original attack. 5 or more, it's unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. The equipped monster's level/rank is 7 or higher, send all cards on the field to the grave. Interesting. Elf Notes, Rhapsody of Madness. More Elf Notes. Rocket Detonator. Assault Lich. Ooh, Trisporal Dragon. I think we do have a lot of assault stuff as well. I gotta figure out, I think we put a box for that. Alright. Yes, Magnum Warriors, so Flux can go in there. We just need 2 copies of them. We'll need to make note. We got 1 of each so far of the continuous cards. I do have some of the hollows for Elf Notes. But the common stuff, that's what we need. And the Ultras, of course.
Yeah.
How's everybody in chat doing today? Starting off pretty strong here. We got 1 Ultra so far, so let's see what else we can get. Aristia of Trust. More Elf Notes. Interesting. Theorize Liberation. Medes the Pure. Might put you to the side. Archfiend's Fervor. That's pretty intense. Look pretty cool as a rarity bump. Doomsy Change. I do need you. Dual Evolution Assault Zone. I don't know if I have any copies of you. Dirk, Longing for the Blue Skies. Aren't we all? Fist Armed Dragon. Very terrifying. Radiant Typhoon Ascendance. And Jade Dragon Mech. Nice. Splashing a copy of that into Super Heavy Samurai. What were you saying?
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll put a lot of this. Mostly let's put it all in just one pile. Unless it's something we got the box for, I'm just gonna... We'll come back to them later. Once the opening is all said and done. 1, 2, 3, 4. DDD Alfred the Divine Sage King. What? Furtive Techniques for Hire for all your ultimate moves. Okay. Duke Archfiend. That's pretty cool. Pasanta, the Titan of Troubadours. Nice little illusion. Shipping Archfiend. Forbidden Ritual Art. Tip of the Tinying Tongue. Ooh, Magnum Warrior Sigma Minus. And Elf Note Power Patron. Nice little peacock there.
Beautiful.
Let's start a separate pile for the Ultras and Secrets. Alright, so we got our Sigma. At least one of them. Definitely need play sets of the common, so we'll keep digging here. Mischief of the Wolves. Duke Archfiend. Alfred the Divine Sage King. Heel Shipwright. Tip of the Tinying Tongue. Another Sigma Minus. Rocket Detonator. Dark Lord Dance. Oh ho! K9 Ripper M, our second Ultra here. Very terrifying card. Personally, I prefer Werewolf over this guy, but still, he's a pretty good one. I'll take a look at this effect here. 2 level 9s, but obviously K9s you can just rank up and down as you need to. Piercing damage. If it's special summoned by a K9 spell or trap, target up to 2 cards in your opponent's grave or banishment, shuffle back into the deck. Opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, detach 2 materials to negate the effect, destroy all cards in the field. Just detach 2 and everything goes away. Definitely terrifying. After this pack, I'll also look at Tinia's effect, because I don't think I've studied her yet. I've read up on Lucina, but not Tinia. I gotta study up on my elf notes. Another Flux Oxenfeld. Whirlwind for Hire. Wake Up Earl. Another Aristia of Trust. Golgullet. Gung Ho Springans. Another Chairman Kimridge. Assist Yummy. Elf Note Fortuna. Very nice. I think we have a playset of her. Let me double check my Elf Note stash. Power Patrons. Dragon Mechs. Power of Tuning. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we do. Perfect. There are Regenesis cards in here. How did you get in here? Why are there Regenesis cards in my Elf Note box? I cannot tell you. Alright, what does Tinia do? Special summons from the hand to the center main monster zone. During the main phase, place an Elf Note's continuous spell from deck face up on the field. Your opponent's turn quick effect. Switch locations of this card in the main monster zone and the monster in your center main monster zone. And you can banish one face up random card from your opponent's hand until the end phase. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll slide those guys in to the box. So we got 2 Aristia of Trust. We just need 2 copies of Oxenfeld. So we're good to go there. So now we're just looking for regular magnet stuff. Hopefully get a few more of those hollows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Etherealized Liberation. A Plea for Help. Furtive Techniques for Hire for all your ultimate moves. See, now we figured out how to pronounce it. Archfiend's Fervor. Vodnica, the Fountain Spirit. That's pretty cool. Arsenal Audit. Shipping Archfiend. Forbidden Ritual Art. And Nightmare Hands. Send illusion from deck to grave. During your main phase, control level 5 or higher illusion. Banish this from the grave to target a monster opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to your field. Banish it during the end phase of the next turn. Only use 1 effect of Nightmare Hands per turn. Interesting. Very cool. Wonder what we can do with that. We're not building Hecka hands just yet, but that is good to know. Stealing our opponent's stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or at least they're monsters. Hollow Rocket Dragon. Vandora, the Fighting Fortress. Pazanta, the Titan of Troubadours. Hey, there we go. There's Magnet Warrior Sigma Plus. Radiant Typhoon Ascendance. Magnet Bonding. Very good. Assault Lich. Rhapsody of Madness. I guess that's our second copy. Woohoo! Forbidden Crown, our first secret rare. Very nice. What am I going to do with you? I didn't think I would pull this. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't have a deck for you. I'll figure that out. Alright. Elf Notes go in the Elf box. Magnets go in the Magnet box. Let me double check our Elf Note count here. So we have the Crown. Okay, so I have 2 Plea for Help. So I have 2 of all the continuous stuff. Except for, what is it, Welcome Home? Yeah, we have the full playset of Welcome Home. Big thanks to Gamers World for sending out the full playset of the Elf Note stuff. At least the supers. And they also did give us a Seraphim, so I do appreciate that. So we have our first Seeker. We got the Forbidden Crown. Let's see what else we can pull. First Penguin. Stormbane Dragon. Disturbim. At level 11. Generic. Your opponent cannot target this with card effects. Banish any number of dark monsters from grave that cannot be normal summoned or set. Banish that many cards your opponent controls. Quick effect, your opponent controls more cards than you do. Send to the grave, special summon a banished dragon. This could work with chaos. This is interesting. I like that. I'll find something for it. Alfred the Divine Sage King. Oxenfeld. Shichigo-san. Boss on Parade. I always think of Rage Against the Machine with Bulls on Parade. If somebody wants to remix that into Boss on Parade about BS monsters, I would be very appreciative of that. I could also do it too, but if someone else has the idea. Fist Armed Dragon. Dual Evolution Assault Zone. And Exosister Betrayal. Oh yeah, we do get Exosisters. I get a continuous and a new Xyz. Was hoping for a main deck as well, but I do like the cards we're getting here. The new Xyz monster is pretty cool as well. All right. We do also have the opportunity to get some Starlights here. Would be cool if we did pull, what is it, the Stardust Dragon Assault mode. Doomsy Change. Beggars can't be choosers, though. We already have the crown, so it's our full playset of Aristia, Duke Archfiend. So we'll take what we can get. Vic Viper Type L. Kind of goes in hand with your BS with all your Vic Viper stuff. GMX Associate Noma. Still need those copies of Experiment. Throne of the Archfiends. Very comfy throne. Looks nice. Archfiend Strategy. Vodnica the Found Spirit. And Boral Reboot. Nice. Since it's a trap card, we'll give it a nice pink sleeve. All right. Perfect. There's our playset of Aristia. Now we just need a few copies of the other continuous normal cards. Hopefully get a few more elf notes out of this, too. Some of them can be Starlights.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was a little ding or a scratch on the back, but it was just me. Reign of Frogs. Best card ever. I want to do something with that. There's potential there. Hollow Rocket Dragon. Vic Viper Type L. Riot's Reason. That's a pretty cool card name. Target a face-down defense position monster on the field. Bounce it to the hand. Player whose card was added to their hand can special summon a monster from their hand in face-down defense position. Opponent's monster declares an attack. Banishes card from the grave to chase a face-down defense position monster on the field to face-up attack position. Interesting. Associate Noma. Throne of the Archfiends. Strategy. Mechanical Mechanic. Dark Fiend. Dark Lord Dahuddy. I like his little outfit. Very cool. Very nice. All right. We're halfway through. Onto the right side here. We have the crown. Let's see what our second secret will be. And what other ultras we can also snag. Reign of Frogs. Whirlwind for Hire. Titan of Troubadours. Double Interlock. Archfiend Strategy. Does look pretty cool. Little board game. Forbidden Ritual Art. Dirk, Longing for the Blue Skies. Tip the Tiny Tongue. And BES Derringer Core. Hopefully grab a few copies of Metal Slave, because I do have some decks to splash in BES cores into. Here we go, tidy up there. All right. So far doing good. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome.
First Penguin, Etherealized Liberation. Plea for Help. That should give us our playset. Archfiend Playtime. Throne of the Archfiends. Vodnica the Found Spirit. Assault Lich. Shichigo-san. And Crimson Blader Assault Mode. I do need to stock up on my copies of the original Crimson Blader. I have since run out. We don't exactly have a real template or profile yet for elf notes, but I do have some ideas to splash things in, so whatever we can pull from this set definitely helps us out in the pre-planning and at least research phase. Stormbane Dragon Disturbum. Archfiend's Fervor. Fervor of Techniques for Hire for all your ultimate moves. Fandora the Flying Fighting Fortress. Fist Armed Dragon. Radiant Typhoon Ascendance. Rhapsody of Madness. This was the other one. So that's our playset there. Chairman Kimridge. And Elf Notes, welcome home. We already have a full playset of this thanks to Gamers World. But we'll take whatever we can get here. One, two, three, 4. Sigma Plus. Very nice. Doomsy Change. Alos. Pazanta the Titan of Troubadours. Shipping Archfiend. Gung-Ho Springans. Assist Yummy. Dirk, Longing for the Blue Skies. Ooh, and GMX Velox. I got intrigued when I saw purple. I was like, what fusion could it be? sense. Still need those experiment spells, so fingers crossed we get a bit lucky here with some of our super pulls. We also are missing a couple ultras and a secret, so I wonder if the bottom of the box here is really stacked. Sigma Plus, Fandora the Flying Fighting Fortress, Stormbane Dragon, now have our full playset, Big Viper Type L, Rhapsody of Madness, Gulgullet, Boss on Parade, Associate Noma, and Researcher Salond. Very nice. It's a warrior, so it's a nice Rhoda target. We did get a full playset of him, though.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four. Wake Up Earl, Whirlwind for Hire, Keel Shipwright, Archfiend Playtime, Chairman Kimridge, Gung Ho Springans, Mechanical Mechanic, Magnet Bonding, very good. Woohoo! I forgot there was a new Magistus here. Invoked Magistus Omega. It's our next ultra rare. Alistair the Invoker plus an extra deck monster. Special summon target an extra deck monster in the grave and a monster on the field. Banish them if this fusion summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect. Special summon a level 4 spellcaster from deck. Equip this card to it as an equip spell that gives it 1,000 attack. Very nice. We'll see now. All that talk about Rage Against the Machine, and now I have Bulls on Parade stuck in my head now. Start another nice little pile. I was gonna say another box, but it's just a pile of commons. GMX Alos. The best pile to have. Rain of Frogs. Riot's Reason. Hollow Rocket Dragon. Sigma Minus. That should give us our playset. Assist Yummy. Dual Evolution Assault Zone. Arsenal Audit. No way! I can't believe it. It's the Starlight. It's the Starlight Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. My hands are shaking. I can't believe it. There's no way. I'm speechless. All right, so this is based on the manga art, for those unaware. The original one is more bluish and green with a background, but can't be normal summoned or set. Must be special summon with Assault Mode activate or by its own effect. Card effect is activated quick effect. Tribute this card to negate the activation and destroy it. Once returned during the end phase, if this card, the effect was activated, was not negated, special summon this back from the graveyard. If it's ever destroyed, target a Stardust Dragon in the graveyard and special summon it. I can't believe we pulled it. Oh, baby, we're building Assault. Well, now we have to make the Assault Mode deck. All right, so we're going to go hunting for some Stardust Dragons and Crimson Bladers.
Wow, it's amazing.
I can't believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. Elf Note's a plea for help. A plea for sleeves, more like. Magnet Warrior Sigma Plus. We're going to need to sleeve up a lot of stuff. Archfiend's Fervor. Doomsy Change. Archfiend's Strategy. Dirk, Longing for the Blue Skies. Vodnica, the Found Spirit. Tip of the Tiny Tongue. Junk Warrior Assault Mode. I guess we're pulling all assault stuff now. Is that a playset of Sigma Plus? I can't keep track.
Oh.
I think I just heard my work laptop go off. Not now. Come on, man. Oh, we do have the playset of Sigma Plus already. And the playset of Sigma Minus. Do I have the playset of Magnet Bonding, though? No, we only have 2 so far. All right, I'll put you in front. Okay, so you can go over here. I can't believe it. What are the odds? We were just talking about it, too. It's like, oh, man. Check out this cool alt art. Check out this cool reprint. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there is... No, it's just me. Just a little smudge. It's ridiculous. First Penguin. Etherealize Liberation. Furtive Techniques for Hire for all your ultimate moves. Double Interlock. Forbidden Ritual Art. Throne of the Archfiends. Fist Armed Dragon. Radiant Typhoon Ascendance. Ooh, our second secret is Rescue Ace Arbitrator. Arbitrator. I forgot you were a secret. It's basically Turbulence, but with like a new color scheme. And also he's a Link 4. I gotta revisit that deck. I was gonna do like a Snake Eyes variant, but I feel like we can go pure as well. With some Fire Warrior and Machine Tech splashed in. I'll think on it at least. I gotta do some looking at it. Keel, Shipwright for Hire. Fandora, the Flying Fighting Fortress. Duke Archfiend. Archfiend Playtime. Assault Lich. Shipping Archfiend. Dark Lord Golgullet. Mechanical Mechanic. Ooh, Genora, the Power Patron of Tuning. Requires 2 non-tuners. Interesting. Also treat a monster in your center main monster zone as a tuner. Synchro Summon, negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls. Quick effect, activate this effect. Monster opponent controls in the same column as an elf node monster cannot be used as material for an extra deck summon until the end of this turn. Wow, that's kind of terrifying. It's basically, what is it, Spellbound? The one that just locks out your opponent's stuff from being extra deck material? You incorporate both if you want. Just completely flood your opponent's field with, you can't use that. Terrifying. Stormbane Dragon Disturbum. Alfred the Divine Sage King. Mischief of the Wolves. Alos. Come on, give me that Experiment 52. Dual Evolution Assault Zone. I realized the field spell came right before the assault mode, so that's kind of cool. Rage Against Machine Song. Arsenal Audit. Dark Lord Dance. And Borreload Fatal Flare Dragon. I forgot you were just a super. Still pretty cool, though. Somebody pointed out it has Firewall Dragon features, like some of the details on it, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, hey, we're on our final pack. So this has to be an Ultra, right?
Hopefully.
Oh, wait, you were a secret. You go over here. You go into the secret pile. Unless we pulled another Ultra? I don't remember. I don't know what happened in this box break. Things got out of hand. Final pack here. Or is, in the words of the greats, the Pac-Man, Last Pack Magic. Wake Up Earl. Big Viper Type L. Flux Oxenfeld. Aristia of Trust. Sigma Minus. Magnet Bonding. Yoink. Associate Noma. Rocket Detonator. Woo! The top of the card has a little bit more. And our final Ultra is Archfiend Emperor. Is that just me, or does it looks like there's more to the top of the card?
It does.
That's kind of interesting. Perfect. Let's replace it with Magnet Bonding. All right. Giant stack of cards here. Loot recap, as is tradition. Borreload Fatal Flare Dragon. Genora, the Power Patron of Tuning. Junk Warrior Assault Mode. GMX Researcher Soland. GMX Velox. Elf Notes Welcome Home. Crimson Blader Assault Mode. BES Derringer Core. Dark Lord Dahudi. Boral Reboot. Exosister Betrayal. Nightmare Hands. Elf Notes Fortuna. Elf Note Power Patron. Jade Dragon Mech. Trisporal Dragon. And Telusion, the Magna Warrior. And for the other good stuff, Archfiend Emperor, Elf Note Tinia, K9X Ripper M, Invoked Magistus Omega, the Forbidden Crown, Rescue Ace Arbitrator, and our Starlight Rare, Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. Woo! All right, opening a box of Burst Protocol was pretty nice. Not really sure what we're going to open next. Probably look at Maze of Muertos for sure. And probably a few past sets, but don't really have anything on the docket as of yet. For those looking for a little bit more content, we did upload a new branded deck profile yesterday based on the Chronicles deck with a few other tech cards slide in. just to kind of help out the extra deck part. Got a ton more coming down the pipeline. I'll give you a hint. The next deck profile is Synchro themed. It's not Assault mode. It would be kind of funny if this was exactly how we completed it. But we do have another Synchro deck coming down the pipeline. And obviously, all the other stuff we're sleeving up. But if there's any specific booster sets you guys want to see us crack into, let us know down in the comments. We'll try and snag it as best we can, but definitely going to grab a box of Maze and Muertos, and then we'll kind of just look at other sets. Definitely want to get Blazing Dominion when that comes out. I need all that Red Dragon Archfiend support, so stay tuned for that as well. That's coming out in May, though, so we'll try and grab something in the near future at the very least, but I've been Sir Blackson97. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next time.